So, continuing my part 3 on this video that I need to enforce. Part 3 of this video. The reason that they shot my nose. The reason they shot my nose is because they recorded me, and I've expressed this on other videotapes that I've made on YouTube and basically the whole world in any way that I could, because I was beaten and forced to say these things. And you don't understand the suffering and brutality of what they're doing to me. The reason they shot my nostril is because this is an extremity that makes a person very personal. Right? It's a personal thing when you're looking at somebody's face. This is dark psychology that they're doing. But the reason they shoot my nostril, inside my nostril, it's inside. Like, I can tell that whatever machine that they're shooting, it's extremely accurate and can turn corners almost. Like, it can turn corners and do all kinds of shit. But the reason is because when I was having sex with Patricia Gardina and I didn't know, and I was being beaten in electronic devices, before I got her number, when I was walking with her, the minute that she came over, and the list goes on and on. And this is what they're doing. I feel like they're shooting me right now in my nostril. And what they're doing, when this person who had their penis and genitals removed, when there was a horrific smell that came out of that body that was horrific. I cannot even, it was like the closest that I could probably come up with was probably that of a dead body. Like, if you ever hear people say that whenever you smell a dead body that's been rotting, it's a smell that you won't ever forget. Like, it's a smell that you know it's something, it's death. It's a smell of death. That's exactly when that smell was so potent that for like 3 days, 4 days, the smell was like stuck in my nostrils. Like, it was horrific. I'm not kidding you. I literally do this in front, and I go like this, and you ever see whenever they go to an autopsy, and they walk into a morgue, or they find a dead body, or they don't know a dead body, but they think there's a dead body, and they immediately smell it, and they go, oh, what the? And sure enough, there's a dead body. That's exactly what I did when I was on top. And I go, and I kind of go like this, and I kind of make it look like, because I felt sorry for this person. Because all the lights were turned off. The only thing was a monitor of a screen that was left on inside the room at Rose's house in Carrollton, Texas. But I think it's important for me to talk about, because the reason is because they shoot my nose because it makes me remember, oh, look. Remember that green slime? Jesus Christ for Barack Obama and George Bush for the raping and the faggots. Remember that? Oh, yeah. And so they make me, they shoot the electronic device. They shoot the electronic device into my nose. Where I'm like, oh. So I remember, and then they hit the crucifix in this box area all around here while I'm sitting there. And this is what they do to me. This is exactly what they do to me. Why? And there's nothing in this conversation that I want anything to do with these transgenders. Nothing. I have disgusting transgenders messaging me, and I know they're fake accounts, and they're men. They're fully grown men with, fully fucking masculine faces, men. But I wanted to make this video. This is this disgusting behavior that they're fucking doing. There's so many other things that they're doing to me in this type of dark psychology. I'm doing nothing about. I haven't even brought up Patricia in a fucking 8 months, a year, nothing. And this is how they continue doing this to me. Because the moment that I get cancer and I'm getting ready to die, they got me trained for the homicide. Because these people don't want to be held accountable. You know how when they send people to death row, and it's funny how they put them in a crucifix type of position, yet they're going to go kill them? This is exactly what this guy downstairs is doing to me, and these people that are following me and listening to me and shooting me with these electronic devices, this is what they're doing to me. They're waiting until I develop cancer. They're waiting, and if I show that I'm trying to, if I get pissed off because they know it's going to make me mad, and they know that I know what they're thinking and what they're trying to get me to think and believe, and they know that I don't like it. So when I don't do what they say, they beat me again. Okay, you're not following with the program. I told you follow with the program. I told you what you're going to do. I told you, and they just keep doing this repeatedly. I can't pick up the phone to call the police. The police usually come by following me on the buses, looking all crazy and harassing and threatening, ready for violence, ready to innocently incarcerate me. They have been doing this for over 15 years. This is all homosexuals. There's no one else. This is all because of faggots, transgenders, and gays. All of them. They all goon up. They all goon up at Walmart. They all goon up when they're driving around me, when I'm going down the street, they all goon up like these queers, like hyenas, attacking a fucking zebra. That's all they're fucking doing. They're, in their minds, they see me as an intruder to their land and environment, to their existence of life. I'm doing nothing. But I thought it was important. They do this to me every single day. I'm pretty sure this faggot downstairs is hearing every single word I'm saying, and probably several other people are. This person right over here, that looks like Lynette Cooper, is hitting the fucking walls as well. Nobody knows that. Just 2 days ago, I was trying to read the Mariah Carey book, just trying to read my book. Exercise for my language arts test, GED, get some reading in and some quietness and learn about this person's story of life. I can't read more than a page or two because this lady, this transgender piece of shit, keeps hitting the fucking walls, and they turn on the electrical shock, and they're shooting me. And every time they hit the wall, the vibrations shoots an electronic frequency in my entire physical body, where it's taser me. It's like shock me, and I'm sitting there doing nothing. I'm quiet. I'm sitting in this desk. There's nothing to do. Just trying to read a book. And quiet. Just trying to read for my test. Trying to clean up some things where I can focus on more education. And I'm not able to do that. And they're beating me with these electronics. I'm doing nothing but sitting trying to read a book. I have my window that people can look to see anything that's going on inside mine. I don't put curtains at all. And I'm just trying to read a book. Doing nothing but just trying to fucking read a book. I'm reading a book to hear about Mariah Carey's tragic life as a kid and ups and downs and all that other stuff. And I have other things to even worry about that are such a magnet. It's just a book that I'm reading. But to show you, to tell you that this is what they're doing to me every single day. Every day I wake up, everything that I'm doing. Right now they're shooting my middle finger right now. This is what they're doing. And they shoot my physical body parts. They shoot my physical body parts directly correlated to how they want to control me and beat me. So if they don't want me to grab things out of the refrigerator, they'll begin shooting my hand, the surface of my hand, and it feels like somebody's hitting my hand. Or if I'm watching a video on YouTube in an interview, and I'm thinking to myself, man, this guy looks kind of fucking gay, he's probably hidden in the closet too, they'll immediately shoot an electronic device into my rectum. Don't say that he's gay. Gay power, gay unites. We get to say who's fucking a faggot. And so they do these crazy fucking things all fucking day to me. And it's almost kind of like they can hear what I'm thinking, and I'm not saying anything out loud, I'm not saying anything online, I'm not going berserkly crazy all the time, nothing. It's almost like they're waiting, and I'm thinking to myself these certain types of things, and they're immediately reacting to something that they think or can think that they can hear or what I'm thinking, and then they'll beat the fuck out of me. So homosexuality and pointing the finger at people is something they don't want me to do, so they'll then ejaculate my colon because it puts me straight. This is what they do to me, and it hurts. This is what they're faggots. And whenever they hit me in my colon, and it hits the surface of the colon, they'll throw a box and they'll throw it on the floor right above this crucifix. And it's the guy downstairs that's doing this. He's downstairs, this old piece of shit. This guy looks like Tales from the Crypt. He's one of the ugliest looking motherfuckers I've ever seen in my fucking. He's an ugly, disgusting motherfucker. This guy's at least 70 years old, 75, skinny, Tales from the Crypt, walking, smoking cigarettes as well occasionally. Functional. He looks very functional. Disgusting looking motherfucker. This is what they're doing. And then somebody else is listening to my conversations and doing all this fucked up shit. This is why I'm smoking so many fucking cigarettes, because the stress is too much for me to overwhelm. The stress is so barbaric and so stressful, I feel like I have to smoke cigarettes, and I can't. It's very difficult because I've tried to stop smoking cigarettes and I can't. It's very difficult. I haven't had one drink of alcohol since I've been here. Not one drink of alcohol. I haven't had one drink of alcohol since it was in March, I think it was. March, it was on Mother's Day last year that I had a couple beers in Las Vegas. That was the last time I had something to drink. Could have had, I think I may have had like a 40 at the guy who had a Buddha shrine at his house and a Jesus shrine upstairs. But I wanted to make this video. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, nothing. I don't even eat meat. I eat anything from the seafood. Any food from the sea. Fish, squid, shrimp, octopus, and any of that. All different kinds of fish. That's all I eat. And fruit and beans. I don't eat nothing really fancy. Nothing at all. I don't do drugs. I smoke like a pack of cigarettes every couple of days. This is what they're doing to me. Right now, the last couple of days, they're shooting an electronic device that hurts my teeth violently. And it hurts. It feels like really highly sensitive. The bones and the gums, the bones in my gums feel really highly sensitive and hurts. And they have these frequencies they shoot into my teeth, and they do this where I have trouble eating food. I thought I'd make this video. This is the horrific. Like, for someone to taunt me, it's like if I knew somebody that had to go to war, or I knew somebody had to defend their family, or someone to kill somebody, or someone came and killed their kid, and I went into their face and started taunting them. How disrespectful and how wrong of an existence of a human being would that make me? Well, that's exactly what this faggot downstairs and these people that are shooting these electronic devices. This is 13 years ago that I got raped by a transgender, and they're doing this to me to this very day. And if it's not that, they'll start doing something else. And it's nothing but transgenders and gays that are only at these posts. I haven't seen one heterosexual female in this entire place, but I think one time. And that was a girl that looked like Avril Lavigne over at this seafood place, fancy restaurant over at the corner. I think it was like Jim's Restaurant or some shit like that, right at the corner of Taylor Park. That was the only female that I've ever seen in this place. Never. They're all transgenders and gays. This entire fucking city. I've never been. This is like a Ku Klux Klan racism of their own. I didn't know that they had their own cities and states like this, where it's just faggots and transgenders that run this entire place like this. They don't allow straight people to walk in here. They're not welcome to get jobs or any of this shit. They run everything. The banks, the stores, the UPS, they're all all of them. It's all for them. Thought I'd make a video because I gotta go smoke a cigarette. But like I said, I thought it was worth making me because my teeth are hurting right now. I don't know what they're shooting at me. But there's all kinds of other things that they're doing to me that nobody knows about. You have no idea how torturing this shit is. For somebody to take my life, if somebody killed your kid, if somebody tortured your kid, or fucking raped your mother, would you ever want to forgive them and hang out with them and say, okay, here, I'll take your fucking money? You ain't going to want it. If it's a president, you don't give a shit. And this is what they're doing to me.